Hi guys, I'm back with a new video and let's talk about The Substance. So this video is technically part of my MOTELX videos because I did watch The Substance during the festival, which was really fun. So you can expect a lot more videos from the festival and reviews and vlogs and stuff. I still have a lot to post, so stay tuned for that. But today we're here to talk about The Substance, which I'm really glad that I got to watch it at the festival, not only because it completely sold out, which is always fun to watch, like sold out screenings, especially at MOTELX, are really good because you just feel the energy. I love it. So if you ever are able to come, I would highly recommend. Obviously, I've been doing these videos talking about the festival for at least 3 years. So I've been doing them for a long time and I love the festival. So watching The Substance with a crowded room, full on, sold out theater, was really exciting. Also, I was really glad that I got tickets also because the movie is only coming out here in Portugal in October, so I'm definitely, spoiler alert, definitely gonna watch it again when it comes out, officially comes out. But I'm here to talk to you about it. I'm gonna try and keep it short and simple, also because you can't really talk a lot about this film without getting into spoilers. So I guess let's just get into it. So going into the film, I didn't know anything about it. I knew the title, I knew the cast, and I knew that this would be a body horror because you just hear the talks mostly when these premiered at Cannes. So I didn't really know exactly what it was about. So what I'm gonna tell you without spoiling, without letting you know a lot, because I think going into this one blind is the best. This is about the beauty standards and about an actress that starts to feel old, and she finds a substance to make her young again. That's the simple premise. It's pretty much about that, but because this is a horror movie, things will go wrong. And I spent the whole film just thinking this is gonna go so wrong and this is gonna go so wrong. But I was not expecting where this film went. But before I get into all of my thoughts, I need to talk to you about the cast. This has a pretty stacked cast as well. So this stars Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley, Dennis Quaid, and other actors that I'm pretty sure I know, but I can't remember right now at the top of my head. So those are the three main ones, but it's basically just Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley. And now, let's get to my thoughts. So, as you can tell, I really enjoyed the film at that point, and honestly, I think overall it was the best film I've watched at the festival. It has pretty stacked competition, which you'll find out when I do my wrap up of the festival. But this is almost a flawless film. Everything about it is so good. It's a really long film. I think it's over 2 hours, but you don't feel a minute. It's so entertaining, has so many things going on, and I was enjoying it overall, but the last 30 minutes are quite something. Are something that you are not expecting at all. Obviously, going into it knowing that this was a body horror, I knew that we would get some freaky stuff, but I was not expecting that ending. My jaw literally dropped, I was like, oh my god, what is going on? And I was all for it. Like I love that. I love when films like make my jaw literally drop, because we watch so many films, and so it's hard to be like shocked right now. Like it takes a really good film to make me like literally shocked, and this film did it. Apart from that, obviously the theme of the film is really strong, and in a way it's kind of a sad film. It's interesting because the whole film is like super bright colors, really colorful, a lot of like reds and pinks, and everything is so vibrant, and the music is so upbeat, and the pacing of the film is also like really fast paced, and it kind of contrasts with the theme, which I told you with the themes are basically the beauty standards, and specifically about women, and in this like world of being an actress and being famous and all of that. It's really interesting, and in a way it's kind of a sad film. There were parts that I was genuinely like, this is kind of sad, but I was having so much fun because the movie is funny, but it has like a sad undertone. So I've talked about it visually, the themes, the story. Now I have to talk about the performances, because like everyone was really good, but Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley were amazing. They carried this film, especially like Demi Moore. I think if this wasn't a horror movie, she would definitely be nominated for an Oscar, but we know how Oscars work. But she should be nominated for an Oscar. We'll see, maybe we will be surprised, but even though there were a lot of talk about this film, it didn't even win the Cannes Award, even though, yeah, it was probably the most talked about film in that festival. And it was the most talked about film in this festival at MOTELX as well. And for good reason, because it's an amazing film. Also, I have to talk about the body horror. I don't want to reveal too much because, as I said, I was like so impressed and shocked with where it goes. But there's a lot of like not so in your face horror moments, but like with needles and body fluids, and yeah, there's a lot to this film, but it's so fun and so entertaining, and as I said, a bit sad at times as well. It has basically everything. As I said, it's almost a flawless film, and yeah, I totally recommend it. It's not for those that aren't like used to horror, but yeah, I really want everyone to watch this film. And I guess that's pretty much it. As I said, I can't really talk a lot without getting into spoilers. So now let's get to my scores. So overall, I'm giving this film a 4.5 out of 5. Yes, it is that good. Like everything about this film is done in an amazing way. Like it's entertaining, visually it's stunning with great horror, amazing performances. The soundtrack as well is so like just fits perfectly. Like everything about this film is like just fits, and I just don't give it a 5 because maybe I need to rewatch it and be certain of that. I usually don't give like 5 out of 5 right away, but maybe on a rewatch. So yeah, it's a 4.5 out of 5. For cinematography, I think I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. It's flawless. And originality, I think I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5. Mainly because this theme, I'm pretty sure it has been done before, not like this, and that's why it's a 3.5. Maybe it should be a 4, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5 because the what they did with this concept, how like the substance, I don't know, just the rules of this world were really interesting, and yeah, I like that. So yeah, guys, these are my thoughts on the substance. I don't know if I should have like talked more about certain things. I don't know what is a spoiler, what it isn't, because I went into it basically blind. But if you want me to talk more in depth about the film, let me know in the comments, because yeah, I totally will rewatch it, but maybe I will only do that video in October, because that's when I will be able to rewatch it. So yeah, I'm just here to finish off the video because it clearly cut me off and I ran out of battery. I just need to really finish it. So yeah, if you've watched The Substance already, let me know in the comments what you thought. And yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!